Good evening, this is the Newshour Agenda. My name is Pranesh. The BJP pulled out a rabbit from its hat of poll tricks in Karnataka, and the rabbit is not an ordinary one. Kichcha Sudeep is perhaps one of the biggest stars in Kannada cinema. The actor will not be joining the party but will spread its message among the electorate. For the uninitiated, here is why BJP is looking at him as such a potential big draw. Kannada superstar with over 2 decades in films has made Kannada film debut with Thayava in 1997, propelled into stardom with 2001 film Hucha. In fact, this film got him his nickname Kichcha. Entered Bollywood with Foonk in 2008, acted in S.S. Rajamouli's big hit Iga in 2012. Now listen to the actor as he explains why he's chosen to endorse the Saffron Party. This was while he was sitting with Chief Minister Bommai.
ನಾನು ಚುನಾವಣೆ ನಿಲ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಕಾರಣಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ನಿಲ್ಲೋ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನಿಲ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸರ್, ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಕಿತ್ತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಲ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನ ಸರ್, ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಹಳ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಸರ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ನಿಲುವನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳೋಣ ಸರ್. Sir, as a citizen, there are a lot of ideologies I do agree upon. It is my perspective. And I personally feel there is a lot of good that has happened also, which is again a perspective as a citizen, and it's got nothing in my connection with him, sir. So when I see certain developments happening and certain good things happening there, I will have my opinion, sir. Yes, of course, I agree upon our leadership, Mr. Modi. I totally respect certain decisions that he's taken, and as an Indian, I totally respect that, sir. But that has got nothing to do with me sitting here today, because this is with me connecting here. ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ, ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಾಮ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೆಯೋದು. ನನ್ನ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗದ ಮೊದಲ ಕಷ್ಟ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು ನನ್ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಮಾಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಗಾಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಗಾಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಯಾರೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಗಾಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. ಸೊ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಪರ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು.
While the BJP is hopeful of cashing in on the popularity of mega star, opposition parties say it betrays the lack of confidence in state's political leadership. They say, why does the double engine need star power?
ನೋಡಿ, ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಂದಲ್ಲ ಮೊದಲಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ 2-3 ಸತಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀನು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಷ ಆಗಲಿ ಇದೊಂದಾಗಲಿ ನೀನು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳದೆ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತು ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧನಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಚಾರವನ್ನು ಈ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
It's a very good development for
Now you heard Chief Minister Bammai. The opposition has linked it to ED and CBI. Many in the Congress are saying that this is a result of the BJP misusing agencies, and perhaps the fear of being raided or the crackdown is why people like Kichcha Sudeep and others are supporting the BJP.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's quickly open this up. Shazia Ilmi, the national spokesperson of the BJP, Vivek Reddy, senior advocate, spokesperson, BJP Karnataka, Karan Verma, author, political analyst, wears many hats, Syed Aslam Pasha, spokesperson of the JDS, Kamruzaman Chaudhary of the Congress, Dr. Sumansi Raman completes the panel. Good evening to all of you. Shazia Ilmi, was Kichcha Sudeep threatened with ED and CBI? Because the Congress party is saying exactly that.
Well, Congress party can say many things. And, you know, whether it's the courts of this country, they answer, they get an answer from there, and they get an answer from the people too from time to time. So that what Congress is what Congress bid. But I think it is great that Kichcha Sudeep will be campaigning for the BJP for some of the, and he has he looks up to the CM, and he's known him personally, and many other candidates as well. I don't see any harm in it. I don't see any issue in it. So I don't know what the fuss is being made about. Is the allegation that he's being coerced into it with fear of the ED?
Kamruzaman Chaudhary.
Basically, as such, we don't have any problem with somebody joining or somebody campaigning for Bharatiya Janata Party in Karnataka. As we all know, the mood of the people is already there. They are already decided to throw away the 40% Sarkara in Karnataka this time. So there is no going behind the fact. The basic fact that I want to put out here, there are two issues to the entire issue that we are debating tonight. You know, the BJP and the RSS stated idea and the ideology about India is Hindi, Hindu and Hindustan. And when they speak about Hindi, and this same person, the great actor Kichcha, he said a few months ago only that Hindi is no longer our national language, wherein he had a spat with a sitting member of parliament from the Bharatiya Janata Party. That's all for us to see. So somebody becomes a brand ambassador with how much money it's taking, that is another issue. Whether there was an ED CBI pressure on him to speak for the BJP, that is another issue. You have got Yediyurappa being removed from the chief ministership post in 2021 only because of the corruption charges.
No,
and now you have got just before the election an attempt to polarize.
Chaudhary, at least think of what you are saying. Yediyurappa ka isse kya matlab hai, sir? What's that got to do with this?
So you're jumping a lot of issues. I can answer each one of them.
That's no, you do not this thing, Pranesh.
No, I'll come to you, Shazia Ilmi. I've asked him this question, Mr. Chaudhary. What has Yediyurappa issue got to do with what Kichcha Sudeep has done today?
Within the BJP,
that's the main issue. There are lots of MLCs, members of parliament, members of the legislative assembly switching sides, joining the Congress party in Karnataka right now. The BJP is on a very, very sinking
You're saying three things. The BJP is desperate. They've done nothing on the ground. Money has exchanged hands, which is why you have the likes of Kichcha Sudeep and others endorsing the BJP. And then you're saying agencies ka dar hai. Now, Shazia Ilmi, I know you want to respond to all of that, but let me bring in Syed Aslam Pasha, spokesperson of the JDS. Mr. Pasha, if Kichcha Sudeep, and I don't have to tell you the support and the fan following that he has, if he is endorsing BJP, does it tell you something about the mood of the public? You'll have to unmute yourself, sir. I'm not behind this. Aapne hi kiya hai.
Okay. All right. So I'll just quickly tell you, since I am from Karnataka, I live in Bangalore, Kichcha Sudeep is a good friend of mine. I'll tell you what, okay, all I can say is I wish him all the best since he's campaigning for BJP. But I want to tell you one thing very clearly. I'll tell you the sentiment of Karnataka and the people of Karnataka. The BJP is trailing behind the anti-incumbency.
No, we'll talk about that. Mr. Pasha, I asked you a direct question. Do you agree when the Congress says that this is because of the fear of ED CBI? You say Kichcha Sudeep is a friend.
I wouldn't want to comment on that. All I can say is the BJP is trailing under anti-incumbency. They are facing the allegations of 40% corruption charges, and they have no development work. And let me give you another set of data. More than 2,011 farmers have committed suicide in Karnataka. These are the data points which BJP has to speak about. BJP can run behind the star power. It will be of no use. The people of Karnataka are with us. It is the power of people which we need, and the people of Karnataka are with us. we understand the sentiments, we understand the emotions of people of Karnataka, we understand the problems of people of Karnataka. We are fighting these elections on the agenda of development and social welfare.
Then you shouldn't be so rattled with Kichcha Sudeep endorsing the BJP. But nonetheless, let's get a response from the BJP. Vivek Reddy. Vivek Reddy, do you agree with Kamruzaman Chaudhary and what Mr. Pasha is saying? That you've done nothing on the ground, which is why you're resorting to all of this star power.
Well, if we have done nothing on the ground, then why should the stars join us? That's the point. It shows the mood of the people in the state of Karnataka. And secondly, why these stars are joining is because why didn't they join Congress? Why didn't they join JDS? Because there is no credibility there. They no longer wish to join these old archaic political parties which think like old grandpas. I think they are bereft of ideas, they are bankrupt of new thinking, bankrupt of creativity. They can't offer anything for Karnataka. That's the problem with these old parties, those old archaic parties. You look at the leadership of JDS, you look at the leadership of Congress, do you think people will vote for them? They have no faith in them. So that's the reason why the star power, along with the star power, there is people's power.
Right.
Because there is people's power, they are joining Congress.
This is a
and Mr.
Chaudhary,
what sort of lies are you narrating on national TV?
Can I respond in 30 seconds?
Of course. Please respond, Mr. Pasha.
No, what Mr. Chaudhary said. What Mr. Chaudhary
no,
said.
let him finish his point. I'm coming to you. Mr. Pasha, just hold on to that thought. I'm coming to you.
What is this? This is...
Right. Vivek, good to see you. Good to see you on the debate, but you're defending the indefensible. All right. I want to know, has one leader in BJP spoken about development? Has one leader in BJP spoken about things against corruption? Have you spoken anything about the farmers? I mean, you can bring in the star power. What is the use? You don't understand the problems of people of Karnataka. You can bring in any number of stars, but it will be of no use, my friend. It will be of no use.
Right. All right, Mr. Chaudhary.
The development agenda. You're not speaking a word about development.
Is all about development. Please understand.
You can bring in whatever.
The Bommai Sarkar's government is all about development. Please listen to what I'm saying. If you can listen, if you can listen, you will be able to understand.
You will fail miserably because of anti-incumbency.
No, I think you are totally, you have misconceived.
Because of your corruption charges.
There is an intentional effort on your part to mislead on today's debate.
Paul, whatever it is, we will know. We will know. Let's not jump the gun, Mr. Pasha. 1 minute.
On national TV.
We will know what the writing on the wall is. We will all know.
I think this man...
And we will have you then, we'll have both of you, Vivek Reddy and Mr. Pasha, and we'll discuss this. Now, Karan Verma, before I come to you, Dr. Raman, do you agree with this CBI ED business, this theory that is now being floated by the Congress party?
Pranesh, first of all, let me make one point. The days when a movie star or a group of movie stars could swing elections across an entire state are long gone in India. Perhaps here and there, a seat here or a seat there where a contest is narrow, they could get a lot of crowds, curious crowds to see them because of their personal popularity. But beyond that, I don't believe that the movie stars can swing an entire state. This is an election where the BJP is fighting a very, very difficult battle. In fact, there's hardly a single, opinion poll which actually gives that party a majority. Now, let us go into the facts of this matter. Mr. Sudeep comes before the media 1 month before the election, and he says he is not joining the party, mind you. He will campaign for certain candidates who Mr. Bommai selects. Now, he also says at the same event that he has got friends across political parties and so on. So clearly it does appear that there has been some kind of a reason for him to be put into this position at this point of time. I'm not speculating. I mean, whether the agencies have got something on him is something that the Congress party has been talking about.
Okay, so you're not ruling it out either. Okay, Dr. Raman, you're not ruling it out either.
No. Wait. 1 minute. Pranesh, 1 second. Somebody who passionately believes in the ideology of the BJP it would be much easier for him to merely join the party. It would be easier for him to
that's,
sort of maybe
that's
even
best left to an individual if he does not want to join active politics.
I won't join the party.
What is wrong in outside support?
Dr. Raman,
what is wrong in
two
outside
different
support?
things.
I mean, why are we shy of outside support?
I mean, I'm
wrong,
sure
sir.
you have an ideology. You are not, you are not in a party, but you have an ideology.
No. Let us. Let us
I
look
got
at
you
the
there.
facts of the case. Why 4 weeks before an election? Why 4 weeks before an election?
Okay,
why
Karan
not
Verma, why
earlier?
4
Somebody
weeks
who
before the
after all,
election?
the Karnataka elections were coming was not a sudden surprise.
So I'm hearing all kinds of things.
You know, Pranesh, in the course of the 15 minutes of this debate, we've seen so much of character assassination of an actor who's just said that I will be supporting this party even though I'll not be joining it. That this entire ecosystem has been up in arms. If you look at the social media and if we just observe the comments here, Mr. Sumansi Raman has indulged in speculation of the highest order, and then he said that I'm not speculating. So they have speculated that the CBI and ED have something on him. Some have speculated that there is some sort of transaction. Some have said he has been coerced. Truth of the matter is, crores of people have left the Congress. Do you intend to cancel them also, just as you are intending to cancel this star? People have left you in hordes because of your poor governance and the fact that you failed to connect with the people of this country. Now, if you've still not been able to come to terms with that, that is your problem. But Pranesh, one thing, here is a man who has an independent mind. I mean, in the past, if we look at Sudeep's record, he has been critical of policies of governments across the political spectrum. So here we have a rational mind who's coming up and saying that this is what I stand for. Isn't he entitled to that in our democracy? I mean, he's very much entitled. Still, he has to face these sort of aspersions that are being cast. Another thing, time again they're saying that, you know, BJP is the 40% commission government. Why don't they file a case and take it to a logical conclusion? It's high time they didn't indulge in just this fishing expedition and took it to a logical conclusion. Why are you not doing that? And if anyone, people in Congress are fighting with each other, whether it is DK Shiv Kumar
Mr.
or
Pasha does not agree with what you are saying.
Who is
Shazia Ilmi, I'm coming to you after this. Mr. Pasha has a point to make.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he has seen the.
No. So every time, across India, every time there are corruption charges, the BJP runs.
Not just that. The larger point that Karan Verma was making, that here is an actor, he was critical of the BJP, has been critical of the BJP on many fronts. But if suddenly he decides to speak for the party, you're cancelling him, going after him. Can he not have a change of heart?
How many people are you going to cancel? The country has cancelled you eventually.
The entire nation, I want to make it very clear. Sudeep is a superstar. Kichcha Sudeep is my good friend. He's a superstar. There is nothing against him.
No, Mr. Pasha, if he's really a good friend and I'm not doubting it, why don't you speak to him, ask him, did they threaten you with CBI, ED?
No. So I already told you that I won't want to comment on that. I know Sudeep as a person who has socialist values. It is purely his decision. If he wants to join, it's totally up to him.
Great, Mr. Chaudhary does not believe that.
So
Mr.
imagine
Chaudhary,
even he is not connecting with you. Imagine Pranesh, imagine even if he has those values, he doesn't connect with them anymore. He doesn't connect with the JDS.
No, but if he is connecting with the BJP, how are you linking this? I can understand, okay, desperation that the BJP is not confident enough, and which is why they want, they want icing on the cake. That's still, one can argue that point. But to say that agencies have been unleashed, now, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, I know, आपने पूरी तैयारी की है, आप उस पे बोलिए, but मैं शाजिया इल्मी के पास फिर से जाता हूँ. शाजिया.
I know, I want to just say.
Yeah.
Pranesh, I just want to make a small point. Anybody who joins the BJP or supports the BJP will be demonized, will be villainized. This whole gyan will be given about RSS and BJP. They don't bother. They're stuck in a warp. They don't even know what's going on. And I think it's because of this disconnect they have with people that and what's going on in the ground reality of India, which is making them so soporific and ineffective. I'll tell you why. Ek Bharat, Shresh Bharat. this is a prime example where there is an actual structured engagement between people of different states in India to promote. Second, NEP, National Education Policy, which puts all the languages at par, brought in by the BJP. So they have no idea what they just go on with this RSS, BJP, this way, that way, idea of India. And frankly speaking, it's just so dull. And mostly, look at this person, out of his own choice, and I read his tweets. I have read statements that he has made against the BJP, against JDS, against other parties, against the parties.
Then the Congress was celebrating, the JDS didn't have a problem.
The CM and be there, all kinds of things will be happening and said, it is so disgusting. With what face? Look at the...
No, Dr. Raman, I am only... look, Dr. Raman.
Look at the audacity and look at the hypocrisy of the argument. They have nothing to say.
Herself. She says he has tweeted against BJP.
No, what she's trying to say...
this change of heart. It's all the more surprising.
Okay. Now tell me, Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, tell me something. No, 1 minute. I really want to know.
She says he has tweeted against BJP.
I did not say that. You're lying again. I did
not say
that. I said he's made...
But sir, can things not change?
He has tweeted against
Dr.
BJP.
Raman, can things not change? There are people who've come out and said that, look, we endorse the policy of the BJP. Can it not happen?
You're lying because that's all you do.
Yes, Y.S. Chaudhary had a change of heart. Narayan Rane had a change of heart.
Okay.
Y.S. Chaudhary had a change of heart. Narayan Rane had a change of heart. CM Ramesh had a change of heart.
Karan.
Himanta Biswa Sarma had a change of heart. Mukul Roy had
this change of heart that Dr. Raman...
It's so shameful. You know nothing and you
Shazia, I'll come to you. Let me bring in Karan. Karan, you heard Dr. Raman.
I'll just answer Dr. Raman.
I want to finish.
Okay.
Yes,
let
I want to
Shazia,
answer
because Dr. Raman was talking to Shazia, let her make a point. Okay, I'll come to you, Karan, just 30 seconds.
He has tweeted and spoken against...
She has seen...
I just want to make a point. So what I'm saying is, this is an intelligent man. This is an intelligent man who has taken independent stands against all parties and policy matters. But he will be villainized by these people because they have nothing else to say. They'll make up stories about CBI and ED behind him.
And Dr. Raman is equating Kichcha Sudeep with politicians. All the names that he's just taken are all politicians.
They are so pathetic.
The people of Karnataka.
Okay, Karan Verma.
That's it. They'll pick on a word and...
Okay, 1 minute. Let me bring in Karan Verma. Shazia Ilmi, 1 minute. Karan Verma, Karan, you heard Dr. Sumansi Raman. He said this is not...
And this hatred will not take you very far.
No, I am not saying. I am only asking a question, Dr. Raman. Don't get me wrong, please.
Yes.
You fight it out with the BJP.
And only because you agreed to support the BJP. You want to bash him and trash him, right?
First of all...
Right.
No, 1 minute, Dr. Raman. Let me bring in Karan Verma. Shazia, let me bring in Karan. 1 minute, please.
1 minute. Why are we having this debate?
But Dr. Raman, we are having this debate because the opposition is saying that this is a result of ED, CBI being unleashed.
Had he agreed to support JDS
Dr. Raman,
or whether if he had...
But Karan, let me ask you this question. You've heard Dr. Raman intently. Now 1 minute. Kichcha Sudeep has decided to not join the BJP. He says he will campaign for the BJP. What if he joined the party? Will they add NIA to the list of ED, CBI?
Not at all.
Pranesh, here is a man who has actually stood independently on every issue. Now, can I answer this? This is highly unfair that whenever I start speaking, you butt in. Please. Kichcha Sudeep has been very clear and vocal on a host of issues, and just as every independent citizen is, they have a choice to make. Now, one thing that Kichcha Sudeep did not like, and he's pointed that out if we see his Twitter, is 175 cases against the PFI were dropped by the then Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah.
Wrong.
Kichcha Sudeep stands for national security and he lauded the efforts of the government when PFI was banned. Maybe this could be the decider for him.
You are factually incorrect. Do not spread. Do not
Absolutely not.
on national TV.
No.
Do you have any evidence for that?
Not spreading lies.
That's a fact.
not tell lies.
Absolutely.
Cases were dropped, Mr. Chaudhary.
That's a fact.
Cases were dropped.
Cases
That's
were
fact.
dropped
Karan is
and
right.
Kichcha Sudeep expressed his
It's a fact.
apprehension on that.
Cases
Well,
were
Pranesh,
dropped.
I want to make it very clear, as the biggest regional party of
175 cases were dropped.
we are fighting these elections on Pancharatna program. We are fighting these elections on giving world-class education. We are fighting these elections on providing...
So why are you targeting
The
Kichcha Sudeep?
BJP is not putting Kichcha Sudeep
So
in his
why are you so
manifesto,
rattled
Mr.
with Kichcha
Pasha.
Sudeep?
The BJP is not adding Kichcha Sudeep in its manifesto.
Why is not
We are
Sudeep
fighting
joining
these
you?
elections by giving free housing. We
No,
are
why is
fighting
not
these
Sudeep
elections
joining you?
with
No, Mr.
women
Reddy, the
empowerment.
question that...
Him, sir.
I don't think Mr.
Why do you
Pasha is
even
able
keep
to
saying
articulate
that?
what he wants to ask. And correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Pasha, if I understand what you actually want to ask Mr. Reddy, you are saying कि आपने काम कुछ नहीं किया, you've done nothing on the ground, you have nothing to offer, which is why you're resorting to all of this.
Absolutely.
This is stunt.
Absolutely.
Mr. Reddy, can you answer that question from Mr. Pasha?
That's the Pranesh. Yes, Pranesh. I'm glad that you came to the point that Pasha is trying to make. That's their allegation. That's their insinuation. That's the agenda that they are trying to take to the people. People are not buying it. If there is a Pancharatna Yatra, and this has been elaborately conducted with fanfare throughout the state of Karnataka, why are not people joining JDS? Why are not stars joining JDS? There should be such a big gate crashing for JDS. It has not happened. So therefore, this sort of a
Kichcha Sudeep,
all right,
I'm sure
hold
Kichcha
on, sir,
Sudeep
please,
must
let me
have,
complete.
because he's good
Now-
friends with Mr. Pasha, Kichcha Sudeep must have called him, said that, look, I want to endorse the JDS. They must have said, no, HD Kumaraswamy is enough, we don't need your help. Mr. Pasha?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is the
Correct.
time to connect with the masses. This is the time to connect with the people. This is not the time to connect with the superstars.
No.
This is the time
Superstar
to
is not
connect with
fallen from the
people.
moon, sir. He's part of society.
Of course he is. Of course he is. We are connected with the last individual. We are connected with the underprivileged. We are connected with all the Kannadigas. We are connected with the farmers. We are connected with the youth of the state. We are connected
All right,
with
but
the
why do you have to
women of the
raise
state.
this
We are
false
connected
story
with
about ED and
every single
CBI?
Kannadiga of the
Why do you
state.
have to do that?
We don't need
Please
superstars
go on
to
with your
campaign us.
agenda and
We are
manifesto.
connected with the
Go
people,
reach out to
and
the people.
results will show it.
Okay, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you wanted to say something. I saw your hand going up. Sorry, I couldn't come to you.
No, thank you. The main party that is in contention for forming the next government doesn't get a sufficient airtime. Thank you,
No,
Pranesh,
sir,
but anyhow, the main point, moot point out here is that... No, it's okay. It's okay. I can understand your compulsions,
No,
but it's
there
okay.
are no compulsions,
Just wait
Mr.
for 4
Chaudhary. I
more weeks
began
and
with
we
you.
will get
Don't
ample
say
time
that
in
now.
for
Every time,
confrontation.
every time you
Okay.
run out of things to
Okay,
say,
thank
you
you.
resort to this, Mr. Chaudhary. Don't say that, please.
No, I don't have anything. Let me cite you some examples
Okay.
out here. Bharatiya Janata Party got in Mithun Chakravarti as their star campaigner in Bengal just before the 2021 elections. He went about rattling. There were millions of people coming into the brigade parade ground to listen to him. Then what happened? Where is Mithun Chakravarti now? He is nowhere in the political scene out there. We have got numerous instances where stars have been brought into the political scene just before the elections. But whether they stand by that party ideologically after the elections, that is the point to be seen. Secondly, Pranesh, secondly, please permit me 10 seconds. Please permit me 10 seconds.
take 30
As of
seconds,
now,
sir. I
we
don't
are
want to be
discussing about
accused of...
Kichcha. But the most
I'm not
important
muting
thing
your
is
mic.
that...
Democracy is alive. I'm not muting your
No,
mic.
just 10
Go ahead.
seconds. Thank you. The most important thing is that the Kichcha Sudeep is campaigning for BJP. Well done, they can bring in anybody. We can bring in Amitabh Bachchan also. That is another issue. Point here is that how many MLCs have deserted Bharatiya Janata Party in the last few days? Why doesn't the BJP say, or Pranesh, why don't you say that the Legislative Council, the BJP has no longer got a majority out there? They are in minority in the Legislative Council. There are hundreds of BJP leaders who have joined the Congress party in Karnataka because they know the Bharatiya Janata Party is a sinking ship in Karnataka.
How many have joined the BJP?
Okay, a star has now joined the sinking
That is
ship,
not
which is
true.
called the
Madam,
BJP.
I
Shazia Ilmi,
shared
respond to
the
that. That's a big charge.
No charge, it's a case of sour grapes.
No.
It's a case of sour
Mr.
grapes.
Chaudhary is saying that Congress is the iceberg, BJP is Titanic, and Kichcha Sudeep, I don't know what to call him, he is the star far on the ship. Shazia Ilmi, would you like to respond to what Kamruzaman Chaudhary is saying?
Well, the fact is, if he's going to be Leonardo DiCaprio of the Titanic, then well, that is the reason why everybody is rattled. So,
these are
and the fact of the matter is, they've been demonizing an actor and casting aspersions on him. I mean, you know, this one thing is, anybody who joins the BJP is evil. And anybody who leaves,
let's give the last word to Dr.
I've been listening to all the comments made. I've been listening to all the comments made.
Is beyond comprehension.
Pranesh, just
You have the last word, sir, please.
No, just one point, Pranesh. We are having this debate. We are having this debate purely because he is supporting the BJP and not supporting the Congress or the JDS.
That's not why we are having the debate. We are having the debate. No, Dr. Raman. No, let's get the premise. We are having the debate because the opposition is saying that ED and CBI
crossed over.
But that's not why we are having the debate, Dr. Raman. You got it wrong again.
Pranesh, logically, look. Many MLCs, many leaders are sort of jumping ship away from the BJP towards Congress over the last few days. Now that has been seen. Now, my point is, Mr. Sudeep, who by the own admission of several BJP panelists here, has spoken out against not only Congress or JDS, but also about certain issues related to BJP policies in the past. Suddenly has a change of heart and 4 weeks before decides to campaign for the party. Certainly there will be speculation as to why. I don't understand why nobody is rubbishing him. Nobody is denying him his legitimate right to campaign for any party which he wishes to do so. But the point is to say nobody should ask questions, nobody should speculate is absurd. Naturally there will be speculation. Okay. What is wrong with that?
We will know what the writing on the wall is, like someone was saying.
Someone started the show with saying, I will not speculate. And now he's saying, why should I not speculate?
That's okay.
He's contradicting himself.
Okay, let's leave it at that. I thank all of you. We are moving on to another important topic. I thank all of you for joining us. Thank you, Dr. Raman. Thank you. You got the last word. And Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you got your time also. So, you can't accuse me of not allowing you to speak. No mics were muted on the show. Okay, we're moving on, viewers. In Telangana,